Okay, hello. Today I will be listening to Choke Enough by Oklou. I hope I'm saying that right. I looked up how to pronounce that name and that was the first result, so hopefully I was not lied to. So here's the thing. I want to catch up on albums that have come out this year so I can have listened to as much as possible before the year comes to a close. And yeah, this album came out in February. I still have not heard it. I've had a couple people ask me to check it out, and that is what we'll be doing today. So I guess feel free to let me know what your favorite album of the year is so far. That would be very helpful so I can decide what I need to hear. Also, especially if it's something that I haven't already listened to and that I need to get to. I don't really know what this is. I don't fully know what I'm getting into, but I am excited to just jump in. As always, Uncut Reaction will be on Patreon. All of my social medias are linked below, and the first track is called Endless. Whoa.
Anyways, what's the name of your shape again?
Interesting first lyric.
You make it feel like yesterday. Can you find a way to count me in? Is the endless still inbound? Even if I swim miles away, I find a way to forget myself. If the endless still endures, or am I just different now? Is the endless still unbound? You and I are crossing lines and giving in confusion.
I like those shimmery synths. This is nice. Oh. Love that sax. Okay. Pretty vocals. I like those little high-pitched harmonies in there. Very soft, very gentle. It felt kind of like cold and icy with how digital it sounded, but I did love the warmth of that saxophone at the end. That was really nice. Interesting way to open. I just realized that my shuffle is on. That's not the second track. Anyways, I'll fix that. Yeah, definitely very atmospheric, very dreamy. It sounded like really glossy. Yeah, chill way to start. Let's see where it goes. I will turn off my shuffle. We don't want that. Okay, second song is Thank You for Recording. Thank God I caught that. I guess the lyrics would have made me realize if I just listened to the album on shuffle by accident.
When I get home and sit in my little house, I try to feel something that I like.
That's so cute.
Looking inside myself, I always open windows at night. There's a tornado swing and it's rocking me right to sleep.
Oh my god.
Thank you for recording.
That's really pretty. That flute.
Times to cry when the words on display. I hope the cloud never dies.
Yeah, that chorus melody is so nice. That vocoder.
When I get home and sit in my little house, try to feel something that I like. When I get bored of looking inside myself.
Yeah, interesting. It was such a cute sounding song, but it was also a little bit creepy. It sounded like it was like music for fairies if fairies were also robots. Like obviously it has that very electronic feeling to it, but it felt so like mystical. I don't know. It feels like not of this world, even though it is very much about this world and like how easy it is to observe everything that's going on with the internet. No time to cry when the world's on display. Like she's saying it as a positive. Like she's seeing like tornadoes and murders and fires on the internet and she says, I hope that cloud never dies. It's like so unsettling, kind of. Yeah, Oklou is comforted by the internet and its ability to broadcast the entire world in hopes that the cloud never dies. It is because of the cloud that videos from faraway places, such as of tornadoes, murders, and houses burning down, can be watched on your phone, and the cloud dying would prevent Oklou from seeing them. Interesting. It's another one that sounded pretty minimal, and like those synths just sound so icy to me. It has a really weird mood to it. I am definitely intrigued. Third track is Family and Friends.
He said things I couldn't remember. 4 days into December, for the girls to enjoy. He said that I'd never be able to put my heart on the table for somebody to eat. He said to me, you can't escape, chase the boredom away. Why the chorus started dancing it around. I'll be singing pleasure and pain, try everything I can, run inside of our names, say what you meant. And before I go lie in bed, blessed by family and friends, starting life at the end, is it even real?
I do love all the flute. His vocals are so angelic. There's definitely something very captivating about this. I feel like I'm being like taken into this weird little world that this album is in. Let me forever lie in bed, blessed by family and friends, starting life at the end. Maybe it's okay. If I ever cradle my belly stepping into the fantasy, will I want to go back in time? It is cool how it feels very reminiscent of like the 2000s, but it also feels very futuristic at the same time. Like it feels like it's like 20 years in the past, but also 20 years in the future all at once. I am kind of starting to wonder, like, is this what this album is? Like, I've been enjoying this cool atmosphere, but I've kind of been waiting for a switch up, and it feels like everything might be this kind of minimalistic sound. So I guess I might just have to get comfortable in this zone, which is honestly fine by me. I do find this really intriguing. Like, it sounds so light and playful, And something about it is like hitting me, and it feels kind of sad too. Like I'm finding the feeling of this very unique, but I did kind of expect it to pick up after that first track, and it has not done that so far, really, which is really interesting. Definitely very subdued so far. Okay, track number 4 is Obvious.
All the words that you say, one actor in the play, speak louder than me. I know you will. Speak louder than me.
Yeah, everything sounds so like airy.
Speak louder than me. Speak louder than me. Speak louder than me. Forces I can't see. Speak louder than
I just realized how minimal the percussion has been on this so far. Like, it's so light.
louder than me.
It is really pretty.
So obvious.
Yeah, I do love how, like, kind of medieval that instrumental sounded, but done in that super digital way. That was really cool. Again, sounds very light, but it has this super haunting vibe to it. Like this song, but also just the whole album in general, seems to be about being with someone who kind of like doesn't let you express yourself or is very like self-obsessed. Like, where is it? All the words that you say, one actor in the play. Speak louder than me, I know you will. Yeah, this album really just like feels like it's in its own little weird zone. It's weird, but I like it. Okay. Next song is ICT. ICT? ICT? I don't know. Yeah, it is interesting how, like, it definitely has these kind of old familiar sounds, but they're done in like a really modern way. It's a really cool blend of things.
Strawberry dancer, feeling the summer, joyful lover, ice cream truck. I'm in a sweet sense, I'm taking steps in, cause I cannot run anymore. Strawberry dancer, feeling the summer, joyful lover, ice cream truck. That's the night I've ever gone. I'm in a sweet sense, I'm taking steps in, cause I cannot run anymore. Strawberry dancer, feeling the summer, joyful lover, ice cream truck.
Okay. Okay, we're getting a bit of a build. I do like that idea of chasing the ice cream truck to, I'm assuming, kind of represent like chasing after life, like trying to keep up, and how is like exhausting it is to just keep going. sometimes. And I like how it did have a little bit of an intensity to it. Like it had a bit of a build up, but it was still really gentle. And I also think that the idea of chasing the ice cream truck really works with the nostalgic feeling of the album. Like it reminds me of being a little kid, which I was in the early 2000s, which is what the sound of this album and especially the album cover reminds me of. Like it feels like looking back at a memory. Like it's like very cute. It's like a little bit hazy, like a little bit sad. Yeah, I thought that one was cool. Next song is Choke Enough, the title track. Yeah, it's also like glittery and shiny sounding.
But you never thought I could. Shouldn't you use yourself? If you get jumped, you get jumped, if you get jumped, well in the morning they will find you. If you get jumped,
I do think it's funny how all the suggested songs on the side are FK Twigs. I can sort of see the similarity. I'll crash this car to take a photo. There is something about hearing her soft voice over the like cold electronic instrumentals that does create this really weird feeling. Like it sounds so sad and lonely, kind of. I don't know. I feel like this is something that you just have to let yourself get immersed in. Like it has this strange kind of liminal vibe that I feel like maybe isn't for everyone. I'm actually kind of glad I'm doing a video on this and giving it 100% of my focus, because I feel like if I was distracted and doing something while I was listening, I maybe wouldn't be as engaged with it as I am now. But yeah, I feel like this is something that you kind of need to like go into openly and just be willing to like give it your attention. I will point out that these songs all have a very similar vibe. It is quite repetitive, which obviously could be seen as a bad thing to a lot of people. I could maybe do with a little bit of a switch up too, because the songs are kind of blending together, but I do still think it's cool. So yeah, I don't really know how I feel about that right now. Okay, next up is however you pronounce this next emoji, whatever you would call this. Open bracket, semicolon, apostrophe. This one is very short, so I'll just let it play into the next one. Okay, that was that. Okay, Take Me by the Hand, featuring Blade.
Take me by the hand when the trouble calls a name. inspirations end with an open door again.
Somewhere less lonely tonight, only away from light. Paradise lost under layers of dust, hiding a touch of love, touching up. Only a reflection of us could have worse the situation.
Take me by the hand when the trouble calls our name.
This one's fun.
An inspiration sent with an open door again. All the words showing skin, feel the body speaking. I will pull you by the hand, feel like you might want the same. So you're lost at the edge of a breeze that we cool and with the pressures within.
Yeah, this is just so cozy.
Take me by the hand when the crisis has no name. I'll turn off my head, find the vital in the edge. Take me by the hands.
Okay, this one's a bop.
Only imperfections enough, hidden words between the sentences. Only inspiration comes through the nerves in the suspension.
I like that one. Has a bit more of a fun beat. And yeah, even in a song like this where it is a little more upbeat, it still sounds really gentle. It's cool. Like, it is kind of interesting how in a lot of electronic pop like this, there's a big focus on being like bombastic and big and exciting. And this album really leans into this space of the songs. Like, they feel big, but in a much different way. They feel very open. So I kind of find the subtlety of it fascinating. I do feel like this album is something I'm gonna need multiple listens of to fully know how I feel, which is kind of the case with every album. Like, you can't really fully make up your mind after one listen, but especially something like this. Like, I am very curious to see how much it sticks with me, like whether I'll kind of forget about it, whether it'll grow on me. I'm honestly not really sure, but for now I'm just like leaning into it. I do think it's cool. The song deals with a desire to seek collaboration and support through life's hardships, burdened by the limitations of communicating only with words. This dilemma is solved only by connecting through touch, holding each other's hand. Yeah, it is fun to have the song about like finding comfort in someone and have it be the first song with a feature on it. Feels very fitting. Okay, next song is Plague Dogs. Whoa. The tone of that is crazy. Oh my god.
Surrounded by angels, singing with the sun. That was my favorite moment, magic colors. Today on the news, show them.
I got a sheriff's boat out there.
Whoa.
Keep my dreams on the horizon, and I'll never really know if I'm being chased.
Oh, that's pretty.
Keep my dreams on the horizon, and I'll never really know if I'm being chased.
Okay, I do love the sound of that outro. Plague Dogs encapsulates the transience of freedom from everyday life and the elation which said liberty brings. Oklou uses references to the film The Plague Dogs and a seaside police chase she saw once online as examples of using real-life chaos and rebellion to try to reach that transcendent feeling of release from our quotidian ways. I don't know how to say that word in English. Quotidien. Hold on. What is The Plague Dogs? 1982 animated movie. Okay. Not familiar with that. I don't really know how to explain it, but everything sounds so like tiny in a really cool way. Like that little high-pitched voice, those little like cutesy synths, like the little drums here and there. It feels very childlike. Like it reminds me of being a little kid, which is fitting with, you know, using like an older animated movie as a reference point. And it's just like so gently tickling my brain and my ears. And it makes sense that this was released in February, I think I said, because it does feel very wintry to me as well. I will point out that a lot of these songs are quite short, but I don't really think I mind that in this case. I think it kind of works with this album. They feel like little like snippets of daydreams or something. But yeah, a lot of these are quite short, such as the next song, Forces, which is just a minute long, so I'll just let it flow into the track that comes after it, probably.
There's so many forces that are there to push you in certain directions, and we're trapped.
Okay. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, next up is Harvest Sky, featuring underscores.
In the night, slow dance for harvest sky. In the night, slow dance for the harvest sky. Circle back, slow dance for harvest sky. Dance for harvest sky. I hear you go. Come on, might be a scenario that I feel right in. In the night, slow dance for harvest
Okay.
sky. Away and far, I stay and watch. In the night, slow dance
Oh, I like
for
this.
harvest sky. Why I feel the pride tonight. Circle back, slow dance for harvest sky.
I like that chorus. It's very catchy.
I dance, if only for a second. Still, no one wants me. I felt kinda silly, obsessed with living in the present. And with no one around me, I come alive at this stage. I wouldn't wanna be invited anywhere. These days, I tend to want some distance. When I watch from the balcony, I feel alright. In the night, slow dance for harvest sky. Way afar.
Yeah, this one's good. I like this one a lot.
I hear it all. Spotlight in the shadows, I'm getting right. I hear you go. Might be a scenario that I feel right in. In the night, slow dance for harvest sky. Way afar, I stay and watch. In the night, slow dance for the harvest sky. Why I feel the pride tonight.
Yeah, that one was maybe my favorite so far. That one was really fun. I like the beat of that one a lot. It felt really dancey, really easy to get lost in. And like even at its most energetic, it's still so sweet and cute. Yeah, that one felt the most immediately exciting. Like it had a little bit of punch to it that the other songs haven't really had. Okay, Lou is talking about La Fête de Saint-Jean in Poitiers, her hometown. It is a traditional celebration of the summer solstice featuring bonfires and festivities. Okay, fun. Yeah, I like that one. That one was, I'd say, my favorite on first listen. What a bop. Okay, next song is Want to Wanna Come Back. It is interesting to hear an acoustic guitar after all that electronic vibe from before. love the city and the friends I got.
I love the city and the friends I got. Habit is a friend of mine. I keep trying to fight. Oh, I lose once in a while. I'm waving the white flag. I love the city and the friends I got. Some days I'm sitting on a rock.
Yeah, this is so easy to just like sink into.
But if I can't be alone, then how will I know that this is where I be, this is where I be, this is where I be, this is where I.
Okay. Very pretty, very floaty. Oklou describes her habit as a friend of hers that she constantly tries to go against. The use of the word friend implies a sense of familiarity and longevity between Oklou and her habit. Furthermore, it suggests that she inherently welcomes this habit despite all her aggravation and resistance. It does feel like the album is growing a bit towards the end. It feels like there's like a little bit more variety in instrumentals. The songs feel a little bit bigger. Although they're still like very subdued, don't get me wrong. Like we're still in that nice little cozy world from before, but it feels like it's expanding a little bit. Last song. It's called Blade Bird. More acoustic.
I've come to terms, my baby is a bird. When you're in the sky, I'm hoping you return. What can I say? Knew it right away. You are what you are, and I feel like a cage. I can't help it. Ladies on the birds, I'll be the one who ends up getting hurt.
It's funny how hearing drums can be so exciting.
And when you land, curled up in my hands, feathers come and go. Oh, don't you understand? You're so unique, ladies and the birds. I'll be the one who ends up getting hurt. I can't help it, ladies and the birds. I'll be the one who ends up getting hurt. How can I be out? How can I be your cloud? How can I be your cloud?
Okay.
That doesn't have an end. Arms that are all around. Or should I hold you while I can see that you feel well down? I'm scared that you always will, but you're not the only one who's afraid of losing something. You're so unique.
I like this one. That one was nice. Nice closer. And that was the album. Yeah, that one had a little bounce to it. It was really nice. Delicately captures the bittersweet relationship between a mother and her child, portraying the tension between deep love and the inevitability of letting go. Written while she was pregnant, the song reflects the raw emotion of impending motherhood, the anticipation, the fear, and the realization that love and separation are intertwined. Oh. Oh, like, damn. Okay. I'm glad I didn't know that when I was listening to the song, or we would have had another crying incident. Yeah, I do like the idea of, like, sometimes you kind of just have to loosen your grip grip. Sometimes you just have to loosen your grip and like give someone freedom, even if you don't want to. And the fact that it's like about her actual child is crazy. That was the album. As far as favorite tracks go, I would say I really liked Thank You for Recording. And I would say Harvest Sky and Bladebird. Those are probably my top 3. Like I said earlier, I am very interested to see how I feel about this album with time. I want to see if this sticks with me as much as I think it will. Like, since it is so light and minimal, I do want to see if it leaves an impact. But on first listen, I found it pretty fascinating. I'm definitely glad I checked it out. And yeah, I thought it was really cool. I thought it had like a really unique feeling to it. Let me know what you think of the album. And again, let me know what your favorite album of the year is, because I want to check out as many as possible before the year ends. So yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Whole reaction is up uncut on Patreon if you're interested. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.